Good morning to all woman, man, youth, and child. Yes, this is DLG again, Reppin. And I'm going to be previewing the Arsenal v West Ham game at 3 o'clock. Yeah, I said it, 3 o'clock on a Saturday. Wow. Amazing, isn't it? West Ham won't be easy. We did get an away win, and that was our last away win. And that game, the first hour was dog shit. The performance, the style of play, the lack of urgency, the lack of threat, and then we come into it after an hour, and that was when we scored, and then we destroyed them within that last half hour of that game. I mean, Dom and Nicky will be on their way down to the Emirates, and sadly, I won't be there to possibly meet one of them, if not two of them. So big up yourself, Nicky, yeah, for doing your thing on West Ham United fan channel or fan TV or whatever you call it. And Dom, big up yourself, yeah. You've been a loyal supporter to the football club for many a years, and plus you're a regular on West Ham fan TV. So big up yourself there, Dom. But however, come 90 minutes, we're going to want to take the 3 points off you. Sorry, boys. Other than that, I'd like to talk about a few issues relating to Arsenal. And that's the league. Can we challenge for the league in the near future? I'd have to say a no. And I'm saddened to say those words because if we look at the players around the likes of Aubameyang, Bukayo Saka and Martinelli, them three, I would like to think that they could be part of our future plans. But with Aubameyang not signing the contract, which means that he could go. He could go. And excuse me. And with Martinelli and Saka yet to be tied down to long-term deals, which they fully deserve, because they're two exceptional young players that I would like to build a football team around. And Torreira as well, when he comes back from injury. I think he is still going to be an integral part of our plans. 22, 23 years of age, still a young man. So, for me, he's an integral part of our plan. Other than that, yeah, the players around them you just cannot trust. David Luiz, Mustafi, Xhaka, Granit Xhaka, should I say. Kolasinac can't be trusted. So there's another left back in the future that needs to be put there. Bellerin, can't trust him no more. His time's done. Willock, I have my doubt about. But there is about, 4, 5, maybe 6 players that can't be trusted in the long run. And, yeah, they just can't be trusted, you know. When they wear that shirt, deep down, do they know what it feels like to be an Arsenal fan? Or do they know what it feels like to play for the Arsenal? Do they get it? That's the question I ask. Do they get it? You know, if you want to answer that question for me, leave your thoughts or whatnot at the bottom of the screen. And if you're liking this channel, yeah, please do subscribe and drive the thumbs up like button. I'd really appreciate that. Other than that, let me get into my match preview versus West Ham at home. In goal, I'm going to go for Bird Leno. He's a number 1 goalkeeper. He's made more saves than any goalkeeper in the Premier League. He's as good as we get. Although his kicking is into question. However, what he does with his hands is amazing. Hence the reason why he's made more saves than any goalkeeper in the Premier League. So at the moment, yeah, David Luiz. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. At right back, I would have gone with Cedric Suarez, but he's training next week. So at right back, I'm going to go with Bellerin. Yeah, I'm going to go with Bellerin. He hasn't been on form. I said he was finished. Although he can shut me up and prove me wrong. If he puts in a 7, 8 out of 10, 7, 8 out of 10 performances. If he starts doing that in a string of games, then he might shut me up. Centre half, I'm going to go with David Luiz today. My reason for that is he's led by example on Monday. He put in a captain's performance in, and he was given the armband, and he put in a captain's performance. He led by example and led from the back, and he didn't put a foot wrong against Portsmouth. Him and Pablo Mari, he had an impressive debut. So superb on the ball in the way that he's looking for a forward pass all the time. No hesitation there in me picking Pablo Mari. Good in the air. And what impressed me most about that guy is he did not lose a single header. He was in control every time he went up in the air for a header. And I feel that he may be a threat from set pieces. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Mari. Left back, I'm going to go with Saka. Kolasinac is still short of fitness. Tierney is training, but it'll be far too soon for him to come in. So, Bukayo Saka, hang in there, yeah? You're at left back again. I say hang in there, but you're enjoying playing for the Arsenal, and you actually get what it means to play for the Arsenal. You know? Listen to the advice of the older peers, meaning Arsenal fans who've been supporting the club since the 50s, 60s and 70s. Listen to some good advice, Bukayo, because it will do you the world of good, and there's some things that may inspire you to want to sign that long-term contract. And apparently, you're closer and closer to signing a long-term deal. So keep it up. The 2 in front of the 4. Well, I'm going to go with Ceballos. Easy decision there. I think he's performing into that role, and he's growing into that position as a deep line midfield player. Alongside him, Granit Xhaka. I mean, he divides opinions. You know, I think he's not done too badly. He's done all right. He's done all right when called upon, but still not mobile enough. And he's a player that I can't trust in the long term. I need better than Granit Xhaka, and that's me telling the truth. Right, the 3 in front of the 2. Pepe, he's back today. He got a beautiful goal against West Ham. And he's got to deliver the goods now. Now to the end of the season. Just get over that. Just get over that line. Just finish your job. And then you'll be all right. In the middle, I'm going to go with Mesut Ozil. Oh, I mean, it's a home game. It's against a team that we're expected to beat. And he has put in a shift. So my decision for going for Mesut Ozil is because it's a home game mainly in the league, and he turns up against lesser teams, especially when he's got the space to do so and the vision to find a pass. Obviously, his vision is not to come into question. It's just his inconsistency always comes into question, and it has to be criticised. So, Mesut Ozil, you start. My left back. My left wing forward, Martinelli. Hands down. He starts in that position today. That's me being ruthless. That's how I would go with my team. I'm not bringing in players based on sentiment. Nah. Forget that. I'm bringing in players based on form and courage and the enthusiasm to win a football match and claim the 3 points and help the team go up in the table and be part of that. And Martinelli's got to be part of that. Martinelli, what can I say? Off the ball, he's an animal, a fighter, and he never stops and he never gives up. That's one of the biggest things I like about him. On the ball, he takes players on, he's direct, and he's a massive goal threat. Martinelli. Up front, joint top goal scorer with Jamie Vardy. You know his name. Abama what? Abama Miang. I won't use Troops' phrase. And Troops, big up yourself this morning, yeah, in whatever you're doing, yeah? I know you're going to be on your way to the game today, yeah? So big up yourself, Troops, yeah? Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. You're the number 9 striker. And yes, you scored in that 3-1 away win. In our last away win, you got the killer goal. And the form that you're in at the moment, you know, I still don't blame you. Anyone who does blame you for that missed chance in the death against Olympiacos, scum. Don't know what they're talking about. Idiotic. Moratic. You go with the number 9. Yeah? And you're my captain today. Right, just want to talk briefly about Mikel Arteta's press conference. He says that he's spoken well on the fitness of Torreira, the Tierney's and Kolasinac, and he sounded positive. However, I'm going to watch some more of it and get some details, and then I might come on with another video, yeah? So, as I said, I'm not going to be there today. I won't be able to make it. However, I'll be thinking of you in my thoughts while I'm at work. So, all the best to you guys. And as DT would say, do not let me down. Peace and bless. I'm out of here, yeah? Subscribe, comment, and push the thumbs up like button, yeah? I appreciate all the views, but I want a lot more, yeah? And I mean a lot more. Thank you for listening. Peace and bless again.